So imagine trying to do this just bolted in. We'll put that back over there. Hang on. Put this up here. Now let's see what happens when I put this bypass wheel right down here. So what's the difference between mineral oil and synthetic oil, eh? Mineral oil is made of coal and, you know, all those petrochemicals, those hydrocarbons, and they can break down and they go all black like this when they break down, you know, when they've been put under too much pressure or something like that. Had all the goodness squished out of them. Gotten hot when they passed through what they should be able to do or something. And synthetic oils, is that made from all the old plastic bags from the shopping? Might have to look into that one. Yeah, we used to have synthetic racing oil for the go-karts back in the day. I mean, that's in the 80s. It was a big deal though. It cost a lot. Maybe synthetic oil's been around for a while, I don't know. Felt like it was new back then. What would you rather have? Synthetic or mineral oil? Because it's cheap. Is it always going to be cheap? See if there's any more to come out. Yeah, this is my hand that's got a cut on it. Billy, no gloves. Some of that's leaking out. Some of that's leaking out. We've got a leak. That part of the bench won't go rusty anymore. Oh well. Can't have everything. Is that enough? I could leave it draining for ages, but we're going to give it a flush, right? Right, so we're going to put that in there. Once we do it, give it its first flush. I'll do that there. Once we give it its first flush, we might look at putting some new O-rings on those things there. Now let's have a look at this reservoir. So we've got this reservoir, and what I didn't like about the whole situation was when I pulled this out. See if I can leave some of that on there. You can see all that stuff there has been there a little bit, you know. So, and then this wasn't here the first time, I don't think. All this black stuff, and this is like a vent thing here, so it'll come out overfilled, like it must push through here somehow, but it was venting out through there. So with all this black sooty broken down oil or whatever it is, I don't think it's metal. I don't think it is metal. I'm not really pulling this thing apart to see though. But what, see that in there? You see that in there? That sooty stuff? Do you all remember sooty? On TV, cartoons. Sooty and Sweep. No? No. Wrong audience. So I'm going to have to try and get in there, get all that shit out. See, look at that. I don't know. See, it's... that needs a wash out. See if we can find something to give it a little bit of a wash. Oh yeah, great cleaner. It's always good. It's always good to get in your cut. You good? You're not getting in that on your eyes? Okay. Just careful. Don't get this in your eyes, eh? Okay, that's clean enough for a little flush. So what we're doing here now, go back there. Face it clean off. And that's on. Right. Clean. Okay, so there we go. We've got. Oh yeah, the battery ain't flat, but we're good, right? We're good. Let's carry on. So I a little bit of 20W50, yeah, 20W50, which is what's supposed to be in this, and I'm just going to use that to flush it. So let's go measure that in there. We actually go to the trouble of measuring that in there. We'll know if we've got the right sort of level. 1 litre. Let's see what we've got. Bought this on sale. I think me and my dad went into Autobarn, I think it was Boxing Day sale or one of those things around Christmas time. And we come out, I reckon we had 5 or 10 each, I don't know. Or $6 each or something like that. Something ridiculous. You know, Gulf Western, that's the name, isn't it? 20W50. Oh, it's even full of diesel. Must have some detergents in it. Viscous formulation for reduced engine wear, blah blah, suitable for turbocharge. I don't know, mate. So that one's done. That is an exact amount of 650. So let's get that in for a start. 650. Glug, 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 glug. Apparently these are not easy to purge, you know, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Sure this is not going to do enough. Well, I could put something on here, couldn't I? Let's see if we can make this work. It's glugging, it's glugging. Let's get a bit more of that in there. That'll shut it up. It'll be harder for those bubbles to come to the surface. Could work. I don't know if it will. Let's see. That's the output, that's the input. I don't know whether that's supposed to be down or up or what, but let's... Whoop. Hey, careful, careful. Not playing Skittles here. We're looking at this whole picture. We got the whole picture. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Oh, what's that look like with that light there? That's pretty harsh, isn't it? How about that? Might be able to see that then. Let's get that out of the way. See my new invention? Made that out of a 10mm socket that I found. I found a 10mm socket. Goes on my impact gun. Great for jacks. Great for jacks, see? See, that's good. There you go. There's a free invention for you. A bit more in here. 650 mils we'll be up to once we get this in. Feel like I want to make sure. Get the... Oh, the other way. Okay. So that's why you check. That's why you check, people. If you're not sure, you just don't be afraid to ask. You know, don't ask me though, because I got it wrong. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because it might want to undo the nut. But let's see. try that. I'm probably not going to do nothing until I've got enough oil in there, because it's really just pushing around here at the moment. Once we get a reasonable quantity of oil in, we might be alright. And it hasn't got any way of getting out apart from up here. It'll be tricky. The air bubble might way up here on the top and the oil will go in the bottom. Yeah, maybe that's how it'll work. So 650, another 350 will get us to 1 litre. So we need 450 on top of that once this is in. Oh yeah, it's got some bubbles. Bloop, bloop. 1.1 litres. Well, it's going to take a while to get in there, isn't it? I'm going to want to know how this works, because it didn't really have enough range there to be able to work. Let's see where that sits. Okay, so this sits here, over this thing here. Let's see if I can do this without melting everything over. This sits here, like that, and it's right there, wherever that is. Right there. It looks about right, yeah. So that's where this thing was. So down, can't actually do that. Can it? How can it do that? Can't actually get there. So that could be on the wrong way round or something. Could it? I have to find out. There's all this research you do when you get a new piece of equipment. Remember what you had to do before the internet? You had to make friends with service managers. Hey? And that's the way, isn't it? That's how you learn stuff. You'd find a service manager in a big enough town to get a decent sampling of what really goes wrong with a fleet of, you know, and still enough to specialise, and small enough that they'll still talk to you. They want to help you out. I don't know, there's enough of that sort of stuff in the world these days, but alright. Getting close now, I'm nearly ready to fill up my second, what do I want, 450. 450 will do it. Let's give it a run, eh? Give it a run. Yeah, that makes sense because it's blowing, the fan's blowing onto here, so I should have just looked at the fan, you know, that's the way that it turns. It blows onto here. Cool it. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Look, Mum, no hands. Getting the speed wobbles. You'd think that could be full, you know what I mean? You just don't even know. So what's another way of doing this? Maybe getting this tipped over a bit. You're not going to be able to do that in the, oh yeah, bit of air coming up now. You're not going to be able to do that in the, oh yeah, in the machine. Maybe it would be a good idea to, yeah, you're getting a few bubbles up there now. Look. So imagine trying to do this this bolted in, if I put that bag over there, hang on, put that bag over there, put this up here, we'll have another look. Looks like it's stopped. No more bubbles. Huh. I'm gonna hurry up and wait. Go and have dinner and then come back. See if this might have to watch a Musty One video. They're at least an hour. Started one on a Cub Cadet doing a hydrostatic transmission last night, so I've probably got at least 45 minutes, maybe more of that. He'll cover it all off. We'll know what we're doing once we're finished here. And then, yeah, I might watch that. I might watch that and then come back out after dinner. I'll stop the bugs going in it. I might just do one more go with the old drill. Oh yeah. Huh. I don't know what's happened to that. I might have to look at fixing the old, fixing this one. Do you know how to get a chuck off? I'm not saying I do. Oh, you just turn it and wind it somewhere, don't you? Wind it backwards, probably. Oh, yeah. That's loose. Could that be part of the problem? Oh, that's loose. Okay, so that's that out. I'll taper. Probably not the way to do it. So I made a YouTube video how to pull these things apart. Up and down, bash it about, but you know, we can go electric. Seems so old school, doesn't it? Oh, I could weld it. I could, you know. Oh, I don't know, you could weld that on there. Ooh, bro, come on, make up your ideas. Let's get something done here. See if this one's got enough torque. Why not? You're out, mate. You're on the bench. Now, does that look like it's empty? No. So you could think that that's full. But it's not. You've got to get 1.1 litres in there. And because I've tipped that up there, I've got most of that 1.1 litres out, surely. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. Come back after Musty One. Okay, we're back. See what we've got going on here. Here, look. You watch here. It's still full. That is still full. So, we're going to have to try and get some bubbles out of that. That seems to be the way to do it. Tip it up like this. Alright, let's now wind this thing backwards. See if we can get some air out of it. I might even try like that, maybe. I don't know, I still haven't worked out, you guys, I went and checked the manual while I was in there, and this is the bypass valve, but I don't know which way is bypassing. It's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Can't find that in the Hydro-Gear manual, I can't find it in the Canycom manual. Maybe I just need some glasses on so I can see. That one there. Actually, you might be able to see if that turns. So that's down there. See, if this is in the wrong place, if it's halfway in between two settings, that could cause cavitation as well. And it says that in the manual for the Hydro-Gear thing as well. Just trying to find a decent place here to watch this from. Yeah, how about that? Alright. So I just want to see if this is turning as well. I want to see if this is turning. So I'm going to activate the forward and reverse. I don't know which way I'm going there, but I'm going one way. Okay. We've got bypass valve straight up and down, so I don't know which way that's going, but now we'll move it the other way here. Should probably get a little bit warm, maybe. Well, that could be better there now, because when I do something there, it does something. It does something. So I think the valve needs to be here, because when it's down here, I don't think it makes any difference to the. Let's try that again. Let's try it this way. Let's try it back down here. Hard to say. Dunno, this might be the way to do it. Tip it up like this and you get a few bubbles out of it, so let's see. I don't know. Can you guys see that shaft moving at all? Let's see if that shaft moves at all. So I've got that straight up and down. I don't know which way is the bypass way. Maybe it's got to go a certain speed to be able to just build up enough pressure. Well, breaking out the big guns. Oh, by the way, I've got this drill now. That's gone down a fair bit. It's almost at the bottom of the thing. So we're going to go with a new one of these now. Just in case there was a bit of residual on there, I'm going to be happy to get to 1 litre. And we'll do the top up after that. So we'll do 350 here. Okay. So by spinning it faster, we might have got something happening there, maybe, eh? Oh, we've got some action. Look at that. We've finally got some action. Now let's see what happens if I put this bypass valve on down here. Makes a bit of a noise when you go that way. Let's see what happens when it's up here. Well, that's exciting. That took a fair bit, didn't it? And we're coming up on this is the 1 litre now, if I can get all of that in. So that's 1 litre. So it is making noise. I'm turning or what have you, but still can't work out which way. This fucking bypass. Now, so maybe it'll still drive no matter which way. Maybe it'll still drive. Huh? Will it? No, it should just bypass, so it shouldn't drive. So one of these ways it should, not probably with my fingers, but I don't know which way. I think the book would tell you. Oh, I think this is going to be fun for a while. Just hit it on the bench every now and then and see if we can get it to that level. See if I can get it down below here, down to here. That's fine. That'll be the level I want to get it to. Down below here. Yeah, if I can get it down into here, so I can bung that up, and then put this pump back in. There you go. We'll put it to bed. Go night nights. Okay. Try to make sure nothing gets in there. And let's have a look at the old oil. Don't you fellas fall in here. Let's have a look. That's pretty. Yeah, that smells like bad oil. Bad oil, Leroy Brown. But, you know, it's not. There is little tiny bits of metal in there. There's shiny bits there. There is. That's where the sooty stuff is. Oh, there's a bit of stuff there. Yeah. It's not the worst in the world though. We'll knock that off for now. We'll where have we left this? Yeah, we're at sort of like 3/4, 2/3, 3/4, 3/5. You know, for anyone that can still do fractions. Kids come out of school these days and they don't know how to do it. They don't know what fractions are. They don't know how to work a clock face. Sad state of affairs. We'll come back to this. Might have a little play in the morning. It seems to be driving. I want to know which way that bloody lever's supposed to be. That's important. So that would seem it wants to go over to the right. That's too far. So somewhere in the middle, that can't be right. I will find out. Leave it with me. I'll let you know. Alright. Night everyone. Night Jim Bob. Alright, we've got a few things to fix, haven't we? We're making a mess here too, by the way. Haven't finished that project there. That was just a, I've got a spare blade. I've got a spare blade, or bar, and chain for this chainsaw that my dad had, and he had a bent up bar, and I thought, oh yeah. But all the hoses are cactus, so I've got to pull it apart, put new hoses in. I haven't got to that one yet. As I said, we've been busy. But we're coming out the end of it, so, alright, thanks for hanging out. Night Jim Bob. That's 2 hours.